Alright, so hello there, my beautiful and lovely gamers. My name is Jonal. Today we're talking about flexing, and in general, not like YouTube flexing or anything like that. We're talking about flexing in your competitive rank games. The day I'm recording this, that was a discussion I think 3 or 4 days ago on our Discord server. People talking about, I'm flexing, I over the last like 2 or 3 weeks, he had been just losing constantly. And he was like, I'm flexing as much as I can, I'm making as good team composition as we can, and we just continue to lose, man. I don't know what to do. So I want to address that. There's something that people are misunderstanding about that subject, but right before we start, I'm first of all in Germany now, so if my YouTube schedule upload button thing works as this is supposed to, this video should be published right after another video where I talk about racism and discrimination or harassment, I suppose, threats in a competitive Overwatch environment, where a higher tier team from an organization called Marvelous United decided that racism and so on was fine in their community. So for all of you guys that have been supporting that video, and if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I do not know what the thumbnail would look like. I don't know. Right, I'm recording this post, right? I just recorded that video. I'm recording this now, right? I'm doing like a speed recording where I've just like written like a bunch of scripts, and now I'm just like going through them all, and then I'm editing them and then uploading them, and then I will upload them while I'm gone in Germany. So if there's some banter on social media, because they said that there will be, essentially they said if you post this, we will, do our retaliation towards you. So if there's anything like that going on social media, anything like that, you now know why. That was why it was one of the reasons I was hesitant at uploading and talking openly about what happened there. So anyway, guys, let's go over to if you should flex in your rank games. So how you should look at it is, let's say that you are 2.8k. It doesn't really matter what you are. You're bored or something, or you want to hit something. You're 2.8k, okay? You want to hit diamond. Now, normally how that will go is like you will be a plat. You will struggle plat gold, plat gold, plat gold. Then you will be stabilized in platinum. Then you will be starting to pushing the higher ends of platinum, and then it'll be like platinum, diamond, platinum, diamond, platinum, diamond, stabilizing a diamond, hitting high diamond, diamond, master, right? Get the point, right? That's normally how you see a lot of rank curves go up, and so sometimes you drop like hugely. But that's in general how you look at it. Now, on top of that, if you go to Google and you type in, Overwatch all heroes, right? Then you will see a list of all the heroes. Now you take that list, and then you go from one hero to another, and then you ask yourself, so I'm currently 2.8k, right? Or whatever your rank is. I want to hit this rank. So I want to hit diamond, right? Go to the closest milestone that you have, right? Diamond, that can also be like, I just want to stabilize in platinum, whatever. I want to hit there. Okay. So which heroes is actually my best individually? If I could play one hero, or I could play like a bunch of heroes, whatever, how many you can... Sorry, that's my dog. He's very cute. If I can do like 1, 2, 3 heroes, which one of those will be the one that's most stable for me? And then you'll take a list and you'll write down, Genji, Hanzo, Winston, Zarya, right? Something. It doesn't have to be on different categories. Just write them down. Your very best heroes. I don't want that, and I can kind of also play. No. I'm a god Genji, period. I'm a god Tracer, period. I'm a god Hanzo, period. I'm a god Winston, period, right? Those are heroes that you are good on. Like, the best heroes that you have. Okay? Those are the heroes that you should play. You should not... and make a hierarchy. And then, like, these are my best heroes. These are my second best heroes. So, like, I can kind of play them. These are heroes that I kind of know a little bit about. I played them a little bit. I'm not that comfortable on them. And these are the heroes that I'm garbage on, right? You make your own tier list about where stuff hits. For example, on my list, you will probably see a lot of hit scans on, like... Okay, these are very questionable picks. Like, if I'm in my zone, I can play them well, but I'm not very good at them, so I probably shouldn't play them too much, right? You would probably see that, for example, on my list, and then you would see tanks and some supports and a lot of the DPS lineup on the other. I can play most heroes, just consistently in skill, and then you stick to that list. Okay, don't fill. What you should do when you go into a map, let's say, welcome to the Temple of Anubis, right? You come in there. You say, okay, this is Anubis. What heroes do you know how to play on Anubis attack? For me, that would be Genji. I know Genji. That's like my map on Genji, because I scrimped with it so much back in the days. So, okay, Anubis. Okay, so I'll pick Genji. I'll insta-log Genji. And I see, like, we have one tank and one support, and I'll be like, I could play tank, or I could play support, but I don't think that that's gonna help me win the game. I'm looking into the future of the game, and I'm like, okay, so we are gonna play like that, or we have these heroes, so I have to play like this. Will that work for me? And normally then I will kind of run that through the scenario. Like if I play Genji here, we won't win. For example, like they have Torbjorn, they have all kinds of weird shit that I don't know how to play against. If I play Genji, I won't win. Okay, then I'm swapping. If not, I'm like, yeah, I can just play like this. I go left side and then up there, and then I flank around here, and I'm very comfortable with Genji. I'll do this, 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 and if that fails, I'll run here, 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 here. I'll play it like that. I'll maybe play it a little bit slower since my tanks probably want to engage late. Blah blah. Right? Then I'm working on that. Right? I'm running that through my head immediately, like kind of looking in future of the map. How can I play it? And then I play it, and then stick to that. Right? And that's just how I do. Sometimes I'll then run out the gate and they'll be like, okay, I can't play Genji against this. So immediately my head is like, okay, look at their team composition, yeah? If you swap to Diva, all of a sudden you will do much better. Then I'll swap to Diva. Or if you play Widow here, you can just do like that and then you win. I'm like, oh, well, okay, let's do Widow, even though it's because it's big for me, right? So I wanted to do that. Don't flex, don't be like, okay, I need to optimize my team composition. Unless you are a god on every single hero, because if you're a god on every single hero, then you can do that. Go for it, right? But if not, if you're not a god in every single hero, and then you just look at the game and be like, okay, I know how to. My Genji is diamond, my Winston is platinum. I'm never gonna get out of platinum if I constantly try to flex over to Winston, because it's not a diamond character, so I can't climb with it. Meaning all of a sudden I'm relying on my team members too much. But my Genji is diamond, so I will constantly have a positive win rate on him. So I'll play Genji because that's the hero that I actually can win on. Right? So that's how you should look upon flexing. You should only flex all the heroes that you're good at. Unless, again, you're getting carried. Sometimes I've seen, like, okay, I have some kind of smurf that is like god tier Widow, and he's just carrying my ass. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna play Mercy for you and fucking pocket you. Because it's a free win. I can do that if I want to. But normally, it's better to just be like, okay, I'm not gonna go this because I can't see myself winning on that hero. It's not gonna work. So I'm gonna stay on this hero, because that is how I think that I will maximize my win chance on this game. Either by Tracer, either by Widow, either by Mercy or Diva, right? And making a list is incredibly a good way of doing it. That way you just flex the heroes that you're comfortable on and you think it's gonna work in that scenario. Don't get pressure to pick something that you think this is never gonna work. If you think it's gonna work, pick Mercy. If you think, oh, that's a good idea, that's actually gonna work because Afera is a god, sure, pick Mercy. If not, then stay on what you think is going to be the best chance of you winning that game. Not what's going to give you the most fun, not what's going to be the most cool, or I'm a Genji one trick, so I'm not going to listen to anyone. More, I don't actually think that me swapping off Genji is going to give me a high chance of winning. I think I'm doing good on Genji, and I think that this is working. So I'm going to stay on it, right? And that's how I feel about flexing. That's what I think that you guys should do about flexing. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for being awesome and supporting. I love you guys very, very much. You guys stay positive. As always, guys, keep the enemy in your crosshairs.